Hey everyone. So what is going on? Okay, so let me see something. What did I miss? All right. So you said it's in a tea catalog, Jen. Um, is it like a regular size catalog, like like a big uh something that would be like the size of a big manila envelope type catalog, or is it like a smaller type, catalog? Should I be looking for a big envelope? Oh, yay. Heather got her seeds. I'm so excited for you to open your seeds, Heather. So the USPS is basically bankrupt. They made it worse. Yeah. Should only take 2 weeks to go through the customs. Things are so screwed up with customs and the borders, and I don't even want to get into all of that. Um, just found the receipt. It's been a month. Well, it did take a month to get. Well, it took over a month. It took almost 2 months to get my seeds from uh, Nikotova, Nikotovka, whatever it's called. Um, I ordered those in December, and I barely got them middle of March. Like I got them literally the day before I mailed out everyone's seeds. So I think that was Friday. So I mailed out the seeds on the 8th, I think. Yeah. And I got those seeds the 7th of March. So yeah, it was about 2 months it took to get those seeds. So just give it some time. Yeah, like Heather said, they'll come. It's thin like a small magazine. Okay. Hello, Anne. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I'm so glad you got the seeds. I'm so glad. Hello, hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's a hologram Mylar bag. It's clear on one side. Okay, so you can see the Sypology catalog. Okay. Hello, hello. It has an order number but no tracking. Okay. Yeah, just give it a little bit more time. I think with the way things have been lately with the border and between Canada and whatever, I think things are just really not great right now as far as anything coming back and forth. So we'll just be patient and they'll get here. And then as soon as they get here, then I can send your seeds out as well because I've got them already. David, hello. David, I sent out your seed Saturday. Was it? I don't remember. No, I don't think it was Saturday. I think it was, yeah, maybe it was Saturday. I don't know. Anyway, I think I sent you the picture of the envelope. So yeah, I hope you get those soon. Those are more like summertime seeds, so you should have plenty of time to get those started once you get them in the mail. But yes, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. So, funny thing is, St. Patrick was not actually Irish. I don't know if you guys know that or how many people actually know that, but he was actually born in Scotland. So he was uh, 16 years old at the time, and he was kidnapped and taken to Ireland and sold off to a Celtic priest as a slave. So he stayed there, and after 6 years, he managed to escape, went back to Scotland, and became a priest. So once he decided that he wanted to spread the gospel, he went back to Ireland, and he spread Christianity there. So yeah, so it's believed that he died on the 17th, and that's why we celebrate March 17th. It was a day of feast day for in his honor. So that's a little tidbit of information for St. Patrick's Day. And in the early days, they didn't eat corned beef. They ate ham. But when Americans started to celebrate the holiday, it was cheaper during that time to do the corned beef rather than the ham, I think. So that's where the corned beef came in. But in Ireland, they naturally, they have farms and what have you. So they usually do like ham during for the holiday. But yeah, I love corned beef. I don't know if you guys are making corned beef today. I have a huge roaster of corned beef, potatoes, and we don't do a lot of cabbage. I'm not a really big cabbage fan. I mean, I do eat it. I can eat it. Sometimes I do like a saute with cabbage, bacon, that kind of thing. So that's good. I like that. And I do like egg rolls. So I mean I am a fried cabbage fan, I guess you could say. Not really into like the boiled cabbage or like eating the cabbage that's been cooked in with the corned beef, even though it does have amazing flavor. It's just like too, I don't know, soggy or something. Maybe it's a texture thing for me. Not actually like a flavor thing, but maybe more like a texture thing. So I like it, sauteed or whatever. So instead of cabbage, I put Brussels sprouts in with mine. So I did, and I was late. I was a little nervous because I usually get my corned beef like, you know, at least a week in advance because I want to look through the corned beef and get the nicest cuts and what have you. But I was like, oh man, it's already the 17th. I did not get my corned beef. I am going to be so late. I'm not going to be able to find a good one. But thankfully, I did find two good cuts of the corned beef, and I was able to get those into the roasting pan. So, yes, needless to say, the house smells amazing. Yes, let's see. If you haven't ever tried colcannon, try it. It is an amazing Irish dish. Okay, let me write that down because I have not heard of that. And I'm Irish. You see my freckles everywhere? Yeah. All I'm missing is the red hair. Colcannon. Let me see. Now, do you make that, Ginger, or do you go out and have that at a restaurant? Have you had it out, or do you cook that yourself? I'm assuming that you cook that yourself, but I just was wondering. All right, so you guys saw that some people were talking about the IBG seed swap. So yeah, it was amazing this year as usual. I love doing the seed swap, you guys. I look forward to it every year. I love doing it. I mean, it's so satisfying for me to be able to get these wish lists from everybody and dedicate the time and the effort into getting everybody's seeds on their wish list. So I usually ask for five um, prioritized seed that everybody is wishing for on their wish list. And sometimes the seed are like pretty rare or they're not what should I say? What's the word I'm looking for? They're not like average seed. They're not just like your everyday seed. You're going to go to the grocery store or to the nursery and find those seed, So I enjoy when there are lists that have those kinds of seeds on them because, for one, I'm introduced to some seeds that I've not heard of or that I've not had experience with researching and what have you. So I'm always introduced to something new every year. And then it makes it that much more satisfying when you can grant that type of wish for somebody else and they can get those rare and uncommon seeds through a seed swap of all things, right? Charlie at Cooking Secrets for Men has a video on it. I make it myself. Okay, I will have to check him out. Cooking Secrets for Men. Cooking Secrets for Men. Charlie. Charlie bit my finger. Yeah, so funny, my Irish ancestry roots don't show in my DNA, but everything else does. Huh, interesting. Actually, I copied his and made a video on it too. Well, hey, it's your own if you made it yourself, right? I mean, literally, you made it, so it's your dish. I usually try to give credit, like if I'm making something and it's like, hey, I saw this on so and so's channel and blah blah blah. Like when I made the watermelon preserves, no, was it? Yeah, it was watermelon preserves. So I took the watermelon rind and I, instead of pickling it like everybody usually does, I made like some watermelon preserves with it. And I got that from Boots and Bonnie Homestead. So when I was making it, I definitely gave her the credit for that recipe because I hadn't seen many ways to use the watermelon rind, but I knew there had to be other ways other than pickling it. So, not to say that I don't love pickles because I love pickled everything. This year I might try to pickle it, but last year I just wanted to do something different with it. And that's what I found. I found her video and I watched it and I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I made it. But yeah, I did give her some credit because that's where I originally saw the recipe. So yeah, so the IBG seed swap. Um, I have put a lot of different seeds into everyone's seed swap, even though they didn't ask for them. So I always ask for people to give me a list of things that they don't want, or that they won't grow, or that maybe they don't have space for, whatever the case may be. I always ask for them to put the things on their list that they don't want, because I don't want to send out seeds that people naturally are not going to grow. So there weren't were many very there weren't very many seeds that people did not want. Okay, there is the normal one, which is squash. A lot of people don't want squash for their own personal reasons. Um, And then some people didn't want anything that was a vining plant, which is understandable if you don't have the space for it, or if you like to grow in containers, then you really don't want to grow in, a lot of vining plants. But yeah, I was able to put a lot of things into a lot of people's seed swaps. So I want to encourage everybody to research the seeds that are in your seed swap. If you get seeds that you have not heard of or you're not familiar with, then the best thing to do is to research those seeds and find out the growing habits of those seeds. Like, how should they be planted? Do they need light? Do they need what, are they, do they need cold stratification? Should they be started indoors? Should they be started outdoors? Should they be direct sown, or should they be started in pots? Some things don't like to be transplanted. So those things are best planted, direct sown, so that they don't have to be moved and their roots don't have to be disturbed. So some things are better sown direct sown. So you want to always research your seeds and figure out what's going to do best and where, and also how to plant those things. So some things might tell you that it takes 2 to 3 weeks for those seeds to germinate. So don't get impatient with your seeds. Some things take a long time. So some seeds do better if you soak them overnight, and you can find all of that information when you are researching your seeds. Um, you can figure out if you need to barely cover them, or if they need a 1/4 inch planting, or if they should be, however they need to be planted. Some some seeds actually need light to germinate. So celery does really well with light to germinate. Um, there are a few other things that need light to germinate. Off the top of my head, I can't. I just drew a blank. Um, I can't remember which flower it was I just planted. I just planted a flower, and it said that it light would help it germinate. I wonder if it was the asters that I planted. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but I'm just letting you guys know some seeds need light to germinate, so you don't want to fully cover them, because hey Jan, because that'll hinder their germination. Gail, hey, missing you, Gail. Yes, we miss you. Gail's phone has been acting up, so we haven't been able to communicate with Gail like we like to. Everyone say hello to everyone. So yeah, so a lot of the seeds that I sent out in the seed swaps were also heirloom varieties. So I want to encourage everybody, if you can, to save your seeds. If you find a variety that's really good, tastes really good, or does really well in your area, then make a note of it, keep a journal, make a note of that, be like, jot it down, this variety of tomato, sweet, prolific, grows well, in the, against the wall, against the fence, where, jot down the location where you had it planted. Um, does really well. It's drought tolerant, that kind of thing. Include all those details when you're making your journal entries for the year. That way, when it comes time to end your garden, you can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to leave those last couple on the plant because I want to save those seeds. And then it also helps that if you don't overdo it with the different varieties, and stick to just a few varieties, that way it'll be easier for you to save those seeds and they won't get cross-pollinated. But anyway, a lot of the seeds that I sent out are definitely heirloom varieties, so they will be true to type, which means that if you save the seeds from those, then they are more than likely to produce something that's very similar, if not exactly like the parent plant. So lots of things like the what is it? The pink brandywine tomato, or the giant pink Belgium tomatoes, mortgage lifters, Cherokee purples. Those things are all heirlooms. And there's not just heirloom tomatoes, there's heirloom herbs, there's heirloom peppers, there's tons of heirloom varieties of different things. So definitely try to save your own seeds, because you don't know what to expect in the years to come. Did you plant the Titan arum, Adrian? No, I'm planting that. Where's my calendar? I'm planting that on, I think tomorrow. I was looking at the weather, and I believe tomorrow is going to be like 67. And because we just had snow, we literally just had snow, and it was so frosty this morning. So I was trying to wait just a little bit closer to the time when we were not going to have all this snow and frost. But like my last frost date is not till end of April. So I'm trying to wait a little bit closer to the last frost date before I put that out. Even though my ground is pretty soft, so I could technically um, probably plant that now that the ground is workable. It's a bulb anyway, right? Yeah. I have planted some of my IBG seeds already. Wow, Gail is like on it. What did you plant, Gail? Oh, wait, where'd she go? I want to see your journal. Oh, my journal? Um, I think I just moved it. I had it right here, but I had moved it. I think it's across the room. Give me a second. I'll show you my journal. Okay, so this is just the one of my journals. This was the latest journal that I have, and my earlier journals, I still have those. And this one here, I have. Okay, so here, this was April of 2021, and I always refer back to the same notes and things. So this one says slug damage. So I know that April I have to be very I have to look for like slug damage. So you make little notes like that in your journal. That way, when it comes time, to go to the next month, you can say, oh, this is, you'll know what to expect in the upcoming month. So I've got little notes here like um, Earth Day is in April. So I always figure out what I'm going to plant for Earth Day. And every year I do a planting for Earth Day. Last year I did, was it the peach tree? I think I did a peach tree last year. The year that I put my elderberries in, that was an Earth Day planting. Um, I don't remember what I did the year before last year. I think it was the blueberries or the blackberries. And I think one year I did the grapes. The grapes did really good last year, but the birds got them all. By the time I went to harvest them, they were all gone. So yeah, so there's like a weekly planner, and then you can put your notes in. Over here, it's gonna be hard to see, but like at the bottom, this right here, this is a little key, and it's S for sowing, I for irrigation, F for fertilization. So you put your plant name here. This is a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is, okay, I moved everything to the sunroom. So I had started, this was from 2021. I had started seeds indoors. And then in the middle of March, like exactly this time, I moved everything to outside into the sunroom. And then everything in the sunroom, I moved outside. So on the 17th, I got a note here that there was growth of the eggplant. That was probably my single seed challenge. So yeah, anyway, it's really good to have a journal so that you can make notes like that, and you'll have things like this where it says Jetstar and Rutgers doing the best, no cracking. Jetstar is the first to ripen. Sweet 100 is always good. The grape tomato from Remus, no, awful. Shishitos from Remus, no, they're hot. So those were little notes that I made to myself not to buy those again from the nursery, because they must have gotten cross-pollinated or something, and they were not good. So yeah, always keep a journal, and I always revert back to um, my old notes so that I know what to expect. And then if I need to add some notes, then I'll just put the year and the date next to the note, and I'll put it right into the same, space. So I can see I don't have a new journal every year. I use the same journal, but I just add notes every year. If that makes sense. All right, I should have 4 colors of 4 o'clock seeds this year. Oh, that's awesome, Gail. Did you get the yellow ones I sent you? I think I sent you some yellow 4 o'clocks. That is awesome. So when you get all of those 4 o'clocks, you have to spread the love, Gail. You have to send out all of those colors of 4 o'clocks, because I got those 4 o'clock seeds from somebody that I traded seeds with, and they only sent me a few. So I was like, you know what? The perfect person to get these is Gail. Gail and her 4 o'clocks. She's gonna do this. She's gonna do the growing of these 4 o'clocks, and then when the time comes, I'll get some 4 o'clocks back. That was my thought process. I was like, you know what? I'll let Gail grow these, and then I'll get some seeds the next time around from Gail. Jennifer Ocean sent me sunflower seeds for my birthday. I will be planting those soon. Okay. April 19th. Okay, mine's the 20, I want to say the 29th. Yeah, the 29th. Mine's the 29th. So yours is 10 days before mine, give or take. It's always an estimate anyway. Planted some potatoes a few days ago. Yes, potatoes now's the time if you want to plant potatoes. That was in my seed starting video for this week. Potatoes under some protection, but yeah, or some good mulch. Lettuce and spinach and beets growing. Ooh, planting peas tomorrow. Nice. I love peas. Peas seem to always bolt so fast on me. Hello, New Horizons. Thank you for coming in. We are going to start a homestead really soon. Oh, well, best of luck with that. I wish you all the best of prosperity and your new journey. We're going to be planting a whole bunch more stuff this compared to last year. We have to. We really have to. Elderberry, onions, chrysanthemums, marigolds, peppermint, and you got the chrysanthemums then. Good. There was something else that you had on your list as far as the what's it called? Insect repellents. Talking about planting some fruit trees in the yard. Definitely get some fruit trees planted ASAP, because it takes them a few years before they start to produce, and you want to get ahead of the game. Also, asparagus. Get asparagus planted as soon as possible, because the sooner you get it planted, the sooner you'll be able to harvest off of those too. I think it takes like 2 years, maybe 3 years before you can get asparagus. So asparagus, fruit trees, get your perennials in. Definitely get your perennials in as soon as possible, because those things take a while for you to be able to reap the benefits of those. So let's see, let's get to the end of the chat here. Hello, Kathleen. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Sometimes I turn the lives on and I can't even get in the comment section. I turn it on my TV and I'm doing something else, but I get the notification and then I just come in here and then I just turn it on and I hit the thumbs up, and I don't always get to comment that I was even in the live. So I totally get it. I have so much basil, marigolds, radishes, and to keep the bugs away. Yes, I sent you a few different types of marigolds, I believe. There's a really, really, uh, it was a really unique marigold that I got. It was called a tiger eye marigold. When I looked it up, I was like, wow, that is really beautiful. So I believe I sent you those tiger eye marigolds, because I know that you were saying that you were totally going to go all out with marigolds and basil and radishes. So I tried to give you as many varieties of those things as I could. Yeah, I'm going to be doing more live streams on the stuff that I'll be doing with my mom and her friends. Nice. That'll get you some, that will get you some, definitely some watch hours. Sunflowers up already? Wow, Gail, you're really ahead of it. I just got done with frost and snow, so I can't think about sunflowers. What is your hardening off schedule like? So I don't do a lot of hardening off because most of my things are direct sown outside. Um, I did start some jugs and I did start some peat pellets and some paper towels. So the paper towels and the peat pellets, I will definitely do some hardening off with those things. And basically what I do is when those things get their first set of true leaves, then I will start the hardening off process. So I will introduce them to the outside. As long as the weather is permitting, I will introduce them to the outside, starting in the shade, as soon as they get their first set of true leaves. And what I'll do is I put them outside for a few hours a day, not in the sun, not in the direct sun. I put them in the shade, usually on my front porch, because my front porch doesn't get the early morning sun. My front porch gets the going down sun. So by that time, the sun is not at its hottest and it's pretty much setting at that point. So it's warm, it's light, but it's not hot. And for the most part, my front porch stays pretty shady. So I can put those outside and get them acclimated to the outside, and then I can bring them back in and set them right on the windowsill. So that's basically my hardening off schedule. But not until they get their first true leaves. I made a cayenne cinnamon mix to shake into my raised beds. Oh, yeah, that'll be good. Cayenne, especially. If you already said that, I'm sorry. Where did you get the plant journal? No, actually, I didn't say it, Anne. So somebody sent me this. It was a gift, and I believe it was on Amazon. So it's actually, there's an ebook that goes with it. I never I never downloaded it, the ebook. So I don't know anything about the ebook, but I never downloaded it. It came with an ebook, but I never downloaded it. I don't know why I didn't download it. I'm not really into downloading a lot of things, but yeah, there's a QR code here that I can scan, or I can go to the subscribepage.com/gardening tips and download the ebook. So there's things in the back. There's tips about soil and mixture base. It tells you what dolomite is. There's pages for like notes in the back. Let's see what else. Plant profiles. You can you can make notes of plant profiles. So basically what that says is the plant name, the date that they planted it, water, lighting, soil, the source of the seed or the plant, the harvest, the mature height, width, the pests that it attracted, the diseases that it came down with, and then just notes. So you can be very detailed in your journaling. Okay, that does make sense. Good. We will be announcing our live stream schedules here in the future. We aren't sure yet, but because we are in the beginning stages. Yes. Plant journal. Yes. I just put it on my calendar, the dates that I start my seeds. You sent yellow. I got the purple from Heather. I got the pink from Jan and the red from Butler Family Farm. I hope to mix all four colors for next year. Yes. Amazing. My birthday was March 11th. Oh, happy birthday, Anne. Happy birthday. My brother's birthday would have been March 12th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. I'll be going live on my birthday next month, which is the 30th of April. I'll be in Illinois with my friends and family members I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Troy. How are you, my friend? I need to find a big pot for the daisies. Which daisies are those, Gail? Are those the painted daisies? We're going to be planting a whole lot, like I said earlier. Yes, 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 yes. Listening and making dinner. Can't watch the chat. Oh, you're fine, Jen. You are fine. Just starting my seeds a little. Yeah, I didn't start very many, but I did. Our birthdays are a month apart. Growing my seeds in the greenhouse. My greenhouse totally. Hey, look at who it is. Nice to see you. I totally my greenhouse. Oh, I thought I was on to something when I got that greenhouse, and it went up like so easy. Like it was like an umbrella almost. It just went up and it just opened up, and I was like, wow, that was so easy. Like such an easy assembly. But just as easy as it went up, it came down. So yeah, I was totally disappointed with that greenhouse. The day after my last frost date. I was excited about the papaya. Yes. So you're in Texas, and you, of all people, should be able to grow that papaya, since it gets so hot there where you are. There weren't very many zones that you know hot zones, I guess you could say. So there was a few people from Texas. Um, I think Heather is also in a, like zone 8 or something like that. So from I think it's like zone 8 and up that the papaya will grow. So and you might have to actually bring it in or provide some type of covering for it, um, because now you do get winters. So I'm not sure how frost tender or hardy the papaya is. That's why I say do your research on all of the seeds that you receive, so that way when you are growing these things, you'll know what they need, how they need it, when they need it, why they need it, and then you can provide what your plant needs in order to thrive and succeed. My last frost date is June. Yikes. Hello, how are you? Psalm 146. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you got your seeds. You will be so ready, Jennifer, with all the tips and tricks. Jennifer had mostly fruits and things on her list. But yes, she did get those bananas that she was looking for. So I was able to find the bananas. There were two types of bananas actually. One was the red velvet banana, and then the other one was the blue banana. But it did say there was some instructions that said that it takes a long time for those things to germinate. So definitely be patient with those banana seeds. I'm good now. My homemade pizza is done. Woo! We had pizza yesterday. I want a greenhouse someday. Yeah, me too, Heather. I want to make a window greenhouse. Maybe I'll do it this year when Linda has her Build It um, collaboration. I'm ready now. Yes, I got papaya. Good. Okay. Papaya grows good in greenhouses. Yeah. So if you have like a small greenhouse or something like that, yeah. Rooted in Texas seem to be happy about the papaya too. Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't get to see her video yet, but it's in my watch later list. So I plan to watch that probably after the live, and maybe after Butler's live, most likely after Butler Family Farms goes live, because they're going to go live at 5:45. So they'll go live, and then after they're live, that's when I'll catch up on some videos. Got to run. Have a great day. Have a great day, Ginger. Might want to push my greenhouse project. One of my biggest investments was my greenhouse, which is almost done. I was thinking a very big pot for the papaya. Yeah, you know what, Gail? They have those big, huge tubs, and they got like the rope handles. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. They're like circle, and or you know what, Gail? Um, those tubs that Jan is supposed to give us at the meetup. Those I think are pretty big. Um, you might be able to do the papaya in one of those tubs. I'm just saying. You could start it out in a small pot for now, and then you can transplant it into a bigger pot as you need it. Just a thought. If you don't have a big pot now, don't worry, because you can transplant it as it grows. You don't have to start out in a big pot. I am doing well. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's get down to the bottom. I have all the windows too. I'm still disappointed because I bought a banana tree at my local grocery store, and then maybe a month or so later I decided to read the tag, and it says this variety doesn't produce fruit. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Karen, hey, nice to see you. Okay, I'll look for that. Laundry bag buckets, yeah. 50-foot greenhouse. A twister took it away. Oh, so we saved 25 feet. We moved it close to our house. No wind there now. Oh, wow, Anne, that's crazy. Toy bin, yep. Oh, wow, what a mess that must have been. Yes. Okay, so I'm at the bottom of the chat. Now that we have talked about seeds, let's do a seed giveaway. Let's do some seeds giveaway. So in light of St. Patrick's Day, I thought that we could do some fun seeds that would be themed towards St. Patrick's Day. So let's start with the color green. Okay, so we'll start with the color green, and we'll do some green zebra tomatoes. How about it? Green zebra, right? Let me pull up. Whoops, that was it. I didn't mean to do that. Give me a second. I got to pull up the giveaway tool. I did not have it ready. I should have had it ready. I didn't have it ready. All right, let's see. Yeah, I thought about St. Patrick's Day, so I was like, well, what would be some fun seeds to give away for St. Patrick's Day? And I thought, well, the color green, anything green would be good. So I thought green. So I went through to find, whatever green I could find. And we're going to do these. We're going to start with these green zebra tomatoes. All right, let's see if I can find a picture. Let me move this a little bit. Let's see if I can find a picture. Um, and then share that with you guys. All right, here we go. Can you guys see that? That is the green zebra tomato seeds. All right, so that is leprechauns. No, I don't have any seeds for leprechauns. Heather. Hey, Gina. Hello. Nice to see you. Delicata squash. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jen. All right, so these are the green zebra tomatoes, okay? So let's put in the chat green zebra and all one word. Let me share my screen. All right, there it is. Green zebra. All right, if you want to win the green zebra tomato seeds, then type in the chat green zebra. Aren't they pretty, Anne? I think those are really pretty. I think I just grew another baby. Oh, how exciting, Heather. That's awesome. I've been using my mother over and over again in all of the batches. I'm on my third batch of apple cider vinegar right now. I am addicted to making apple cider vinegar. I'm telling you, I don't know why I didn't start doing it earlier or sooner, because I love this homemade apple cider vinegar, and it's so easy and it tastes so much better than the store bought. Plus, it's cheaper. So, yes, I'm so excited about that because I was in the grocery store the other day and I think they wanted like $8 or $9 for a bottle of apple cider vinegar. And I was like, woof, $8 or $9. My gosh. I can make my own apple cider vinegar with like 4 apples. So yeah, I'm just like, wow. I'm addicted to making my own apple cider vinegar now. And let me tell you, it is so good. It goes so fast in my house because everybody drinks it. I drink it, my husband drinks it, my nephew drinks it. I put it in my dog's water. Like you know, it's good. It's great. Strawberry vinegar. Ooh, Anne, that sounds so yummy. Hmm. So now, does the strawberry vinegar have the same properties as the apple cider vinegar? I'm overloaded with apple trees in my woods. Tons. Perfect for an apple cider vinegar business. Yes, Jen. Yes. You can definitely be doing apple cider vinegar. I'm on my first batch after seeing you do it. Oh, that's so exciting, Gina. You are going to be so happy with yourself. You're going to feel so accomplished after you make that apple cider vinegar and you taste it. Oh my girl, you're going to be so over the moon with that apple cider vinegar. I did a whole big jar, so I do like a gallon size jar at a time. And now I'm thinking maybe I need more gallon size jars so I can have more vinegars going at the same time. I'm just like, I already have jalapeno vinegar that I got from the Vineyard Chicks. So I use that sparingly with like meats and things like that when I'm tenderizing or stuff like that. But the apple cider, the sweet vinegars, I could use those for like salad dressings. Oh, you made a pineapple vinegar about a year or so ago, and it tasted like honey. Oh, yes, that's such a good idea. Pineapple. I gotta write these things down because I will forget. I'll forget. My memory is so bad, you guys. Strawberry vinegar and pineapple. I just bought 3 things of strawberries today. They were 99 cents at the grocery store. So when I went to get my corned beef, I was like, grab some of them strawberries. I use my apple cider vinegar with organic strawberries. Okay, okay. I see. I see. Hello, Carpenter Self Reliance. Thanks so much for coming in. If you want a chance to win the green zebra tomatoes, then put green zebra in the chat. Blueberry vinegar. You canned blueberry vinegar? What? I wouldn't think that you would need to even can it, right? Because, I mean, vinegar pretty much has a long shelf life as it is, right? So I'm thinking as long as you have it in the jars and the jars are closed and on the shelf, I mean, I wouldn't think that you would have to can it, right? Make it one word, okay? Carpenter self-reliant. I don't know if it's, I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember your first name. Green zebra, one word. Yes, green zebra, one word. No, it's not actual tomatoes, it's seeds. Right. Green zebra. So it's just in light of St. Patrick's Day, I chose to do some green things. We're gonna do some clover. We're gonna do some gold things, and yeah, and some cabbage because we got to do cabbage, right? What is St. Patrick's Day without cabbage? I wish I had seeds for the corned beef. There you go. There you go. All right. So on the I've got seven entries. Is that everybody? Everybody in for the green zebra. We're gonna go ahead and draw. Okay, David Gray. Good job. All right. So we got the green zebra, tomatoes, and those are going to go to David Gray. Congratulations, David. And I do have your address, so I'll get those out for you. All right. Congratulations, David. Okay, so let's go. The next one we're going to do, let's do something gold. We're going to do, let me bring it up on the screen so everyone can see what it looks like. It's called a golden jubilee. All right. There we go. All right, so let's share my screen. We'll do the golden jubilee. So this is what the golden jubilee looks like. All right, it's a tomato. So the golden, the like yellow tomatoes and like orange tomatoes, they have less acidity in them. So if acid in the tomatoes is something that bothers you, then yellow tomatoes and orange tomatoes, those tomatoes are a little bit more, um, those tomatoes are a little bit more tolerable, I guess you could say, for somebody who has a sensitivity to the acidity in tomatoes. So this is Golden Jubilee. Oh yeah. Okay. Good to know. I think I'm gonna grow that one this year. I think so. That one and the golden honey pepper that Psalms 146 sent me. So yeah, so the Golden Jubilee is what's up for grabs on the next. So let me change the name, change the wording here, and just let's type in golden. All right, we'll type in golden. Let me share my screen. There we go. Golden. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay. I like to get feedback from people that have already grown things and they can say, you know what, that one it was really prolific. You know, it gave me a lot of tomatoes, but the taste really wasn't all that. Or, you know, I like honesty. I like people to be honest about different things. So good to know. The Golden Jubilee. So that's up next. Golden Jubilee tomato. All right, go ahead and get that put in the chat. Golden, golden. Yeah, isn't it a pretty one? I thought so too. I was looking for things like gold, green, clover, you know, that kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, cabbage. I might as well give a cabbage out. but it's not your regular cabbage. It's actually pak choi, which is an heirloom white stemmed pak choi cabbage. So it's not your average cabbage because cabbage takes a long time, and some people might still be able to get this pak choi in the ground if or in their pots if they get it quick enough. Pak choi is really fast. It's a fast growing one. Oh, it's definitely prolific. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Mm-hmm. Just planted. Oh, wow. I just planted 13 types of tomato seeds. If I win, it will be 14. You know what, Anne? I did that the first year we moved to this house and I set up my garden. I had like all the tomatoes, okay? And they were like all heirlooms. So I had Mortgage Lifter, Cherokee Purple, Abe Lincoln. I had the Brandywine. I had what's the other one? The pink, giant pink Belgium. I had like all types of tomatoes. It was crazy. And then I was like, you know what? That was not good. It was not good for me. I was overwhelmed. It was so much work. And I said, you know what? I don't even need that many tomatoes, right? I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, San Marzano, yes. That's a great paste tomato. I like in my journal where it says the Rutgers and the Jetstar. So Rutgers is also an heirloom and it does very, very well in my area. So it's resistant to the cracking. Um, it doesn't get any of the diseases. It produces nice, uniform, medium-sized tomatoes. The acidity is not very high. The Jetstar also does very, very well for me. And then I came across a variety that my nursery, my local nursery sells plant starts for, and it's called a Mountain Spring. Now, ever since I've been growing that one, I haven't grown the Jetstar. So the Mountain Spring uh, pretty much replaced the Jetstar for me. So I grow the Rutgers and I grow the Jetstar now because those two are like so prolific and they do so great in my area. They're pretty good because sometimes we get some droughts where we go periods without rain and whatever, and those tomatoes never miss a beat. So those are my two winning tomatoes for my area. But I want to try to, some other ones. I do want to try a green one, definitely. I said I was going to grow a green one anyway because I like to do, um, I like to do green tomatoes. So sometimes I don't catch them in time and then they're turning red already. And I'm like, dang, I was going to pick those when they got big enough and make green tomatoes. And then by the time they got big enough, they were already turning red. So yeah. Oh yeah, your tomato plant in the house. First time growing Rutgers. Oh, I love the Rutgers. I would happily take your extra tomatoes and can them. Anything to avoid grocery store tomatoes. I know, right? Mountain Spring sounds like the name of a body wash. Yeah, right. Okay, so oh yeah, that reminds me. Um, if you haven't seen it already, I reached a milestone where I'm at my first level of monetization. I got there a little while ago, but it took me a little while I was in the midst of my seed swap and everything, so I didn't take the time to really set things up. But I did go and I did set everything up for the memberships. So now I am able to offer memberships. And me, Kay, and Lisa from our Georgia Suburban Homestead have already signed up. I hadn't even had a chance to make the announcement, and I guess they saw it on the channel or something. Maybe they saw the join button. I don't know, but somehow they already signed up and joined. So thank you to Mike and Lisa from Our Georgia Suburban Homestead for being the first two members of the channel. So there's going to be 3 tiers of membership. The first one is called the Seed Club. So the Seed Club is just what it sounds like. It is that's the first tier. It's $1.99, I believe. And basically what you get is you get the seed of the month. Every month I will get the seed of the month at the end of the month mailed out to you. So if you join, you have to join at least 7 days before the end of the month to get the seed of the month for that month. So I give everyone a chance to join for the entire month. Then at the end of the month, I'm going to send out seed of the month seeds to everyone who is a member for that month for 7 days or more. So this month, the seed of the month is calendula. And I don't know if you guys see my post, but the calendula was chosen as the annual of the year for 2025. So I thought, well, that's perfect. Calendula it is. So I will be giving out calendula for the seed of the month. And you definitely have to be a member for more than 7 days in order to receive it. And then also I'll need to get like mailing addresses and things like that if I don't already have them. So Lisa from Our Georgia Suburban Homestead, I believe I have her address already, but I'll need to get Mike's address and anybody else who decides to join. So the second tier is $3.99, I think, and it's seeds and shouts. So you get your seed of the month, and then you get shout outs for your channel and sharing out your videos throughout the month of your membership. So if you're a membership for the entire month, then any videos that you produce or put out, then I am going to shout you out. I'm going to share out your videos, and you know what I mean? That'll get you some more exposure to your channel and try to help your channel grow as well. So then the third and final tier is called Seeds, Shouts, and Books. So it's the total package. You get the seed of the month, you get the shout outs, the share out videos, all that good stuff. And then you also get a digital book of the month. Okay. So I haven't decided what book. I'll probably start the books in April if I do get any total package members. But it is $19.99, I believe, and you get a digital copy of whatever the book of the month is. So I'm thinking I'll probably start with a gardening book for sure. Haven't decided which one it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be a gardening book to begin with. We might do some medicinal books like the Rosemary Gladstar book, or the ones that I've given out already, canning books, just a variety of different books for different genres, because we don't want to exclusively we don't want to exclusively have it to gardening when we have other people who like to do other things. So yes, great idea. Thank you. All right, so that is the membership announcement. So if anybody was interested in that, then, oh, the Firesider book. Oh, let me write that down because that's a good idea. I'm always looking for ideas for books to share. So that I can share those out. I got this one too. This is the Square Foot Gardening book. So I won this on Lisa, Our Georgia Suburban Homesteads channel, and I plan to do the square foot gardening method for my new raised beds. All right, let's get the golden tomato seeds given out. We're going to draw for that. Sorry, that took a long time. That is the Golden Jubilee tomato. Let's see. Psalm 146. All right. Good job. Congratulations. Okay, so you got the Golden Jubilee tomatoes. So congratulations on that. All right, now let's see what's next. Now let's do the clover. Remember, we're going along with the theme of St. Patrick's Day. So, although these are not in the shape of a clover, the leaves are like clovers. So this is the crimson clover. And let me just share a photo of that. And it's medicinal, okay? It's medicinal. And that's the crimson clover. You can see the little leaves on there are like little clovers. So if you guys are interested in some crimson clover, that's what's up next. And we're going to type in clover. So let me get the tool up. And it's just one word, clover. Let's share the screen. All right. So if you're interested in the clover, where is my book? Give me a second. I have a medicinal book that I can read you some of the benefits of the clover. All right, so this is the Peterson Field Guide to Medicinal Plants and Herbs. All right, so I have, let's see, red clover. All right, maybe it's under red. I was looking under clover, but it's probably under red. $2.12. All right. All right, so red clover. So historically, flower tea has been used as an antispasmodic, expectorant, which is like for coughs and congestion, mild sedative. It's a blood purifier used for asthma, bronchitis, coughs. Externally, it's used as a wash. A wash has been used as a folk remedy for cancer, including the famous Hoxsey treatment, and for athlete's foot, sores, burns, ulcers. The flowers formerly smoked in anti-asthma cigarettes. Okay. Science has not confirmed traditional uses. However, red clover contains many biologically active compounds, including flavonoids, saponins, phenolic acids, and phytoestrogenic isoflavones, such as genistein, diazin, formamentin, uh, biocanin A, among others. So there's a lot of benefits with the red clover. So let's see. Some of the warnings are fall or late cut hay in large doses can cause frothing, diarrhea, dermatitis, and decreased milk production in cattle. So you don't want to let it, uh, if you have a lot of it growing, you don't want to let it grow to the point where it's hay. You got to cut it down before then. Diseased clover externally showing no symptoms may contain the indolazidine alkaloid. These words are weird, you guys. I can't pronounce some of these words. Yeah, so anyhow, do your own research. There's a lot of information in here, and there's a lot of big words that I can't even pronounce. So, but then again, I'm not a doctor. You always have to do your own research. You always have to do your own looking up of everything. So even though I'm saying it's medicinal, that doesn't mean that, you know, just what's good for me might not be good for you, and all that good stuff. So um, you definitely always have to do your own research. But clover has been known to be really good for women, to put it that way, especially in menopause and premenopause and postmenopause and all the menopause. Red clover has been known to be beneficial for women. I've not tried it, so I don't know for sure, and I couldn't testify to that, but definitely do your own research and figure out if it is something for you. Yes, and it does good things for the soil. It's great cover crop. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. They commented on my plant facts on Sunday. Thank you for that idea. Alleged benefits. Yes, alleged benefits. Yep. Absolutely. Alleged benefits. Because I don't think anything's actually been proven, but Oh, you can make jelly. There you go. Are you growing plastic fork scale? Smoky for anti-asthma. Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, what? But yeah. But then again, I've heard of like people smoking mullein too, when mullein is actually really good, supposedly really good for like respiratory issues. So, and then I've heard of people smoking mullein. So it's like smoking mullein. I thought if you have respiratory issues, you shouldn't smoke anything. But I mean, the Native Americans did it, so that's probably uh, why it's a thing. If you let them flower good, they'll just mow it and will reseed. Clover, clover, clover. Yes. In my area, usually spring and fall they grow. Spring, definitely. I get the clover popping up in the spring. That and the dead nettle, the purple dead nettle, and the chickweed, and what else? The cleavers, all that stuff pops up in the spring. Clover tea, right? Crimson is red. There's purple and white. Yes, there's white. There's a Persian clover too. Hello, Linda. Thanks so much for coming in. You're not late. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jen. Yep. So do your own research. It's not been proven. You definitely have to see what works for you. All right, let's go ahead and draw for this one. This is for the crimson clover. Oh, look at that. Congratulations, David. David Gray. Oh, the nettle. Yes, the nettle too. You're right. Congratulations, David. All right, let's see what I have next. Um, we're going to do, how about some zinnias? I've got the green envy zinnia. All right, so let's see. You guys probably already seen this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and pop it up on the screen anyway, just because. Um, all right, so that's the picture I found. This is the green, not the queen lime. No, that's not the one I wanted. Hang on. Near Envy Zinnia. So this is the one here. It's just green. It's not queen lime green or anything like that. It's just all green. Envy Zinnia seeds. Congratulations, David. Yes. All right. So we're going to do envy. How about that? Green with envy. So the tool, the word will be envy. So put envy in the chat and we'll draw for the envy zinnia seeds. Let me share my screen. We're staying along the lines of green and clover and gold, all of the attributes of St. Patrick's Day. It's kind of a did I see Tammy come in? No, Tammy didn't come in, right? I was looking at Ann's comment. Envy, yes, envy. You're starting a lucky streak. Maybe so. I mean, it is St. Patrick's Day. Yes. So let's do the envy zinnias. That was a big one not too long ago. A lot of people were, it was like a craze. Everybody wanted the envy zinnias. I feel like every time there's a new zinnia, everybody's like, ooh, I need to have that one. Like the peach one. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a peach zinnia. And everybody wanted that one. And everybody's into the queen lime zinnias, orange lime or something other lime, something there's it's always a lime something zinnia. So and they are pretty, but I don't have great luck growing zinnias. I don't know why. Oh yes, yes. Those are very, very nice, Gail. The candy striped zinnias. When I saw those, I was like, ooh, yes. Gail needs to grow these so that she can share seeds with everyone. Ah, yes. Let's see. Candy striped Wow, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, I stopped sharing. Hang on. There it is. That's stunning. Candy striped zinnia. Very nice. Look at those colors. Those are so pretty. You definitely have to grow those, Gail. Oh, and the pollinators. The pollinators are just going to love it. Awesome. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I would love a huge patch of multizinnias too. You got them already planted. I wish I was ahead of the game like Gail. All right, let's do this. Envy zinnia. Did everybody get their word in? Envy for the green envy zinnias. All right, let's go ahead and draw. Karen, congratulations. Karen Gaudiosi. Good job. All right. Congratulations, Karen. What'd you say? I'm exhausted though. Working in the garden is hard work. It sure is. It sure is. All right. Let's see what's up next. Let's do the Pippin's Golden Honey Pepper. And I got that seed from Psalms 146. Let's bring it up. All right. So that's what it looks like. It's not a big bell pepper, but it's more of you know, a smaller pepper. It's on the smaller side. So it's golden. It's a golden honey pepper. So this is going to be along the lines of gold. Like I said, we're just going to go along with the theme of St. Patrick's Day. So we had our green zebra, we had our green envy zinnias, we had a golden jubilee tomato, we had our clover, crimson clover. So now we're going to do a Pippin's golden honey pepper. So let's put in gold for the keyword. So the keyword will be gold. Too bad we couldn't really get gold, huh? On St. Patrick's Day. Too bad. Let's see. I wish I could work in the garden. Still snowing and in the 30s. Jen, you're not alone. We had snow all day yesterday, and when it finally did stop, I woke up this morning. It was like 30 something degrees out, and there was frost everywhere. I was like, man. But I have to remember that my last frost date isn't for another month and maybe a month and a half. So I have to be patient. I'll be the envy of my neighborhood. Right. Congratulations, Karen. 8,000 steps so far. Wow. Good job, Gail. Good job. Never heard of that one. Okay, yeah. This is called the Pippin's Golden Honey Pepper. Oh, there's Butler Family Farm. Oh, you're not late. You're not late. I'm still here. We're still going. And I'm planning on being done by the time your live starts so that everyone can go over there. Um, I wanted to do it early today instead of late so that I could get things out of the way ahead of time. I was afraid my experiment didn't make it, but it did. Good. Yay. Mint is so what is the word I'm looking for? It's very resilient. It's determined to live. Oh, you was getting a new driver license? Is that what that is? It's that time of year, huh? My husband had to redo his. My sister had to redo hers. So yeah, I guess it's that time. Okay, so they start out a lovely shade of purple before they turn gold. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. So put in the hashtag gold. Let me bring up the giveaway tool. The word is gold for those honey peppers, golden honey peppers. We're doing that. Yes, it's a sweet pepper, Gina. Yes, it's a sweet pepper. It's called the Pippin's Golden Honey Pepper. It's a delightfully sweet pepper that features purple flowers and fruit that transforms from dark purple to mustard yellow and finally to a vibrant orange as it ripens. So that's in the fruits are about 3 to 4 inches long. Um, looks like it's, let's see, I don't see what the maturity date is as far as how many days to maturity. I don't see the maturity date, but it's just a multicolored sweet pepper. It's an heirloom. Um, 14 to 18 inches as far as plant spacing, so it doesn't get too big. Yeah, sweet peppers. Pippin's Golden Honey. All right, so let's go ahead and draw for that. Gail! Gail does not grow peppers. Gail, do you want those peppers? Are you going to attempt to grow those peppers, Gail? Or would you like to um, donate them, or you want to keep them and take them to the meetup, or like what would you like to do with these golden honey peppers? Let's see. You'll have to move you back to the 21st. We both will not be here on the 14th. Oh, did I miss somebody? Oh, hunting and stuff with J and J. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. Just checking because the peach rush is not. It is not. It is not sweet. It's not. Yeah, that would be cool, Anne. Yes, poppers sounds delicious. Developed by the same man who produced the fish peppers. Oh, good to know. And I think I still have a few of those that I set aside because I was determined to grow them and I didn't. Okay, so Jan said to send them to Anne Philbeck. So Anne, you have the Pippin honey, uh, Pippin's golden honey pepper. All right, Anne. That's from Gail. All right. Thank you, Gail, for that. Congratulations, Anne. All right. So let's move on. Let's get the last of these done. I've got some. Let's do the green tiger tomato. One word. Green tiger. Green tiger. Just like that. All right. And I'm going to try to find a picture of it. Green tiger tomato. This one's looks more like a Roma. The other one was the green zebra. It was more like a slicer. This one looks more like almost like a paste shape. You know, it's not a big fat round one. Instead, it's like pear shaped or whatever. So this is what the green tigers look like. They're a little bit smaller. Yes, green tiger. All right, so green tiger is the word, all one word. All right. Oh, the corned beef smells so good right now. Man, it's just about done too. Let's get back to the giveaway tool. All right. 7 entries. Is that everybody? Everybody who wants the green tiger? So ferocious. All right, let's draw. Green tiger. Anne! There you go, Anne. All right. So Anne got the pippin, golden honey pepper, and the green tiger tomato. Congratulations, Anne. All right. So let's go on to the next one. Let's see. Let's do the you can't have St. Patrick's Day without cabbage, right? So not your average cabbage, but we're going to do a white stemmed pak choi. All right, let's bring up a photo. I like to visualize things when I'm, when I hear stuff. So I like to be able to see it in a visual. So let me share this. And it's a Chinese cabbage. It is called it's not a hybrid though. This one's an heirloom. It looks like this though. This is what it looks like. It's a white stemmed Chinese cabbage. So it's pak choi. And this one grows a lot faster than your average cabbage. So I think 55 days to maturity. So yeah. So this could be good for like people that are like Jen, who are still cool and still have a ways to go till the frost is done. Or you can wait till fall and plant this when your weather starts to cool off. Either or, this is going to be the white stemmed, heirloom white stemmed pak choi cabbage. I used to get it in Chinese food when I went out to the good restaurant. All right, so we'll do that, and then let's do the keyword is cabbage. Let's do cabbage. All right, so if you are interested in the pak choi, then you can type in cabbage. Let me share the screen. All right. Yeah, so that one is it's a cool weather crop. It's really fast maturing. Each plant is like 8 to 10 inches long. It's, you know, spring or fall. It doesn't need a whole lot of space. You can grow these in containers. Um, you know, it's not going to take up as much space as your average cabbage will. Heirloom white stemmed pak choi. Yeah, same thing. All right, so if you're interested in that, let's go ahead and draw. We got 8 entries. Is that everybody? That's for the heirloom white stemmed pak choi. All right, looks like that's going to be it. Let's go ahead and draw. Jennifer Ocean. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. She's got the pak choi. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Hello, greatness. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, let's see. We've got one more green. Well, these are both green, I guess you could say. This next one is the green tomatillo. I don't know if everybody likes to grow tomatillos. They are very, very prolific. I can tell you that much. So tomatillo is the name. And let's bring up a picture. All right, so here is the green tomatillo. Yeah, there we go. All right, so easy to grow, very prolific. I have grown them. They are definitely very prolific. Ripening to yellowish green tomatillos. They're really good for green sauce. They do take a long time to mature. These were maturing like towards the end of my summer. So these would be good to start like well in advance, like even before your tomatoes started. You know what I mean? Tomatoes can take a long time too, but these, they really take a long time to get going. And they get tall. They definitely get tall. 48 inches in height. Mine were taller than that. Mine were taller than 48 inches. Mine were probably well into like 5 feet maybe, because I'm 5'2", and it was right, you know, right up to my eye level, my plant was. So they get pretty tall. That is the green tomatillo, and it is also it is organic seed. It is organic. So green tomatillo. All right, we got 6 entries. Is that everybody? I have purple tomatillos, and then I also have strawberry tomatillos as well. I think I sent those both to Gail last year when she wanted tomatillos. She had tomatillos on her list. Yes, and they do better with more than one plant. So, as far as pollination is concerned, when you have more than one plant, I had 4 plants, and it was a lot. I did not need 4 plants at all. So, just so you know, I did not need 4 plants, and you probably won't need 4 plants either. They're so prolific. All right, so let's go ahead and draw. We got 6 entries. Anyone else? Anyone else going? Going once, going twice, and draw. I think somebody barely got in there. I seen it switch to 7 right before I hit the draw. Oh, I didn't share my screen. Let me see. Oh, look who it is. Psalms 146. All right. Okay, so that was the green tomatillo. All right, congratulations. Congratulations on that. The last one is just an herb. I figured since I was doing peppers and tomatoes and the cabbage that I would just throw an herb in there just because. So if anybody is interested in winning some cilantro, you never can have too much cilantro in your garden. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in some cilantro. I'm not going to find a picture of that because we all know what that looks like. So if you're interested in cilantro, go ahead and type that in. I knew it. What do you mean? How did you know it? You are welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I love cilantro. I use it for a few different dishes. I put it in rice. My family loves to eat it with tacos, and I put it in pico de gallo, in salsas. Um, yeah, so I used to not like it, and now I do. Like my taste buds changed. I used to not like cilantro, and it wasn't because it tasted like soap. Because some people have that gene where cilantro tastes like soap. So it wasn't that. It didn't taste like soap. I just really didn't like the taste of it. I don't know if it was too earthy for me or what. But as I got older, my taste buds changed and I was able to tolerate things a little bit better. Like for instance, I don't like ketchup. All right. I never liked ketchup. I still don't like ketchup. But I did not used to like mayonnaise. I did not like mayonnaise was like bleh. But as I got older, after you start to have children, your taste buds change. So now I can tolerate a little bit of mayonnaise. Usually I mix it with something like I'll mix mayonnaise with barbecue sauce or mayonnaise with mustard. Not usually mayonnaise straight by itself, but I can tolerate it in like chicken salad and tuna salad and things like that. So, but yeah, cilantro is a win in our house. We love a lot of cilantro. So, all right. So this is it. This is the last thing here, and I'm going to go ahead and draw. Butler, Butler Family Farm. Congratulations. All right, you guys. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's see what I missed up here. Cilantro, cilantro, love cilantro. Yes. Okay, have to go after this. Thank you for popping in and congratulations on your win. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Everybody, Butler Family Farm is live at 5:45, which is in 20 minutes. So right after this, everybody head over to Butler Family Farm. If anybody is a moderator and can put up the link for the Butler Family Farm live, Gail, I think you're probably the only um, mod in here right now. Do you think you can put up, and if not, that's fine. Can you put up Butler's link so that everybody can head over there after this? The only pork I eat is bacon. No ham either for me. Yeah. Mayo, very limited. Yep. I did not used to like ham either. I can do ham now that I've had different varieties of it, but I used to not like ham either. So bacon, definitely. Hot dang. Congratulations. Yes. Yes, I have the address. Yes, I do. I do. I have actually I have everybody's address that won today. So that's cool, right? I have everybody's mailing address already. So no worries, no need to send any address because okay, we will be over there. We will meet you over Tuber Chat. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you, Kevin. I'm going to make my own mayonnaise so I'll like it. Oh yeah. So I was going to do that not too long ago and I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, I am going to definitely do that. I've already made my own apple cider vinegar, so why not make my own mayonnaise, right? It's all canola or soy oil. I just do without it. You can make your own with olive oil. Your own is much better. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. Really sorry I was not here sooner, but thank you for what you do. Butler is on his way over to get set up for the live. We all have to head over there. Oh my gosh, Anne, oh, that is my very first super chat. Is that crazy or what? Thank you so much. I'm turning red. I'm like blushing. That's crazy. Thank you. You're so kind. I think my seeds are piling up. I won herbs a while back, I think plus seed to swap, and now my birthday cabbage is better than Christmas. Right. And don't forget your Jana clocks, because I still have those, Jen. I got your Jana clocks, and I've got the herbs that you won, the herb trio, and then now the pak choy, was it? Yeah. So it's all piling up, and I'm going to put those all in with your seed swap. So you'll have all those in there. Thank you so much, Anne. You're incredible. Awesome. Yes. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. I don't remember what your list was or what it wasn't, but I'm so glad you were able to get in and I was able to get you all set up. I think I'm just appreciative for everybody who's participated in the seed swap every year and who continues to participate. Um, I'm not as good at doing links from a laptop as I am on my phone. Don't worry about it, Gail. It's okay. I think we all know, most of us here are subscribed to Butler Family Farm. So actually, what I will do, I will go ahead and get the link myself and pop it in the chat. Let's see. There it is, Butler. All right, so I got the link. There we go. So there's the link for Butler's live there. So we can all head over there in a few minutes, about 20 minutes. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see yours, Heather. You know, everybody got seeds tailored to the zone that they live in. So some people live in much warmer climates and they can grow, you know, different things. So I had to look up and see like who would be suited best to grow the papaya, um, who would be suited best to grow certain things. So a lot of the tropical things or the like really warm weather things went to people that were in like zones 8 or above. So or perhaps if I knew that maybe you had a greenhouse or a heated greenhouse that you were, you know, growing in or whatever, then I could send those types of things to you as well. So it was really really satisfying to get those seeds out to the different ones. Jumping for joy, I watch my garden this year. Nosy neighbors will really have something to look at and try to figure out. Ah, that's funny. International YouTube Garden. That's funny. Yeah, I did not get a chance to label all of the seeds to from to say who they were from because some people sent in, you know, like a big bag of seeds. So what I did was I just split it up into like 16 different smaller envelopes. And then most of the little envelopes are my envelopes with my writing, but um, I didn't I didn't always label it to who it was from, whose seed it was. So it was a lot. So it was just one less thing I didn't want to write. So I'm so excited about my seeds now. If the ground would just unfreeze. Yes, some seeds you can start um, before your last frost. So I have a list here. I just happen to have it right here. Um, and as long as the soil temperature is, you know, right around 50 to 60 degrees, you can put things out like arugula, spinach, kale, beets, turnips, peas, onions, cabbage, broccoli, lettuce, pak choi, Swiss chard, radish, carrots, endive, and potatoes. Like all of those things can be planted before your last frost. So if you can provide a little bit of protection for you to warm up your soil a little bit, then you can get those things planted ahead of time and they can get off to a great start. I got some, um, I got a few different things done. I got some peat pellets planted. I got my milk jugs planted out. I got some seed planted out in the garden. I also did the paper towel. I got the paper towel. I got a few things, paper towel method. I started goji, ground cherries, cucamelon, and the Anaheim peppers because I'm going to be preserving with purpose this year. So I'm growing Anaheim, particularly Anaheim peppers, because I want to can my own green chilies. Okay. I buy those little cans of green chilies at the grocery store, and they are expensive for just that tiny little 4 ounce can of green chilies. It's like a dollar, over $1 for that tiny little can. And usually I need at least 4 cans for the recipe. So I looked it up and I figured out which pepper it is that they use in the green chilies, and it is the Anaheim. So I was like, you know what? I got them seeds. I'm going to grow them peppers and I'm going to make my own green chilies this year. So hopefully I get a good germination and I get a good growing success and a nice harvest from those Anaheims. I germinated peppers in 1 week in the house in the cold, and lavender in 1 week. I shocked myself. Yes, isn't that crazy? Sometimes you think, oh, I'm going to put it, in this paper towel and, you know, yeah. I germinated squash overnight in in the paper towel method. So I know it works. Especially if you have it in a warm spot. I know it works. My husband put a storm door on my raised bed. Ooh, I close it at a I close it on a cold night. It's awesome. That's pretty ingenious. I have a feeling I'm gonna do a Jennifer with tons of seed starts. I can't help it. But you have a lot of space, Heather. You have tons of space, and I'm sure you'll find somewhere to put all those seedlings. Who can, Heather? I was planning on having so much germinate in 1 week, LOL, or ready to replant them right now. Slow down, take your time, nurture those little babies for a little while longer. Anaheim is great to add to salsa. Yeah, they're going to be in everything because I'm really focused on those Anaheim peppers this year. So I'm going to do jalapeno and I'm going to do Anaheim. And yeah, and maybe 1 or 4 red bell pepper plants. Or 4, 1 or 4. Posted a video of all the stuff that germinated way too fast. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I do. Plus, I can help neighbors. That's the thing. Yes. So when we get that abundant harvest, it feels so good to be able to share that stuff too. Like, you know what I mean? Like I grew this myself. I planted it from seed. I grew it. I harvested it, and now I'm sharing it with you. And it feels good. It feels so rewarding to be able to do that. I wonder what pickled or fermented Anaheim tastes like. I'm thinking that the green chilies are kind of pickled a little bit because they have that tang to it. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that there's got to be some vinegar in the recipe. I haven't looked the recipe up yet because I don't have the peppers yet. But once I do, believe you me, I will be sharing it. Grow all the things. Yes. I have 200 pepper seeds started right now. What? Not sure where I can plant them all, but I'll find a place. 200, Jennifer? Wow. Like, how are you giving it? I don't even want to know. I'll be watching. I'm going to tell you that. I'll be watching. I'll be watching to see what happens with all those peppers. Need a culvert replaced so I can put my farm stand up. Yes, that's what you need, Heather. You can sell those babies. You can sell those SCOBY babies. SCOBY babies. My favorite things to eat, jalapeno poppers. Freeze them, and in the winter I stuff them and put them in the air fryer. No mushiness. Really? So do you gut them out and then freeze them? Or you just throw the whole pepper in the freezer? Yes. It is a great idea. Hmm. Yes. So I am throw the whole pepper in the freezer. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely going to be preserving with purpose this year. We went through all of the pickles, the spicy pickles that I made, and they were delicious. Let me just say they were delicious, and everybody loved them. And we went through lots of jars. I think I have one jar left, so that's on the list. I definitely have to do more spicy pickles this year. Um, and I probably will do not pint, quart-sized jars of those because I mean we can go through a jar in like 2 days. So I need to do big jars of pickles. I don't want 200 of anything except maybe flowers. Oh yeah, Gail, you could do a cut flower garden, Gail. Or Heather, you can do a cut flower garden and you can sell bouquets in your farm stand. You know what I love, Anne? I love pickled okra. It's delicious. It's delicious. I have upright freezers, but I'm also making salsas to can and pasta sauce with mushrooms, onions, peppers, etc. in the cake in the cause saves freezer space from adding it later. Right. Yep. And I just got that food saver. So I can dry out all my herbs and different peppers and things to hydrate, and I can put them in my food saver bags now. I have a drying rack. It's just one of those drying racks that you hang, and it's got the different levels to it with the zippers. I got that, and it works just fine. Nice. Yes, decorate the vases too. Oh, that would be cool if you could make stained glass vases. I remember you talking about stained glass before. That would be so cool. 2 to 3 years of food canned up. Hmm. It's it takes a lot to do that much all at once. I mean, Susan over at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, like she is a canning machine in the summertime. Like that woman, she doesn't stop. She cans everything, everything. And I'm like in awe. I do have a whole section of flowers this year. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're going to call it. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much, Anne, for the super chat and everybody who, my members that I've already got, Nikkei and Lisa at our Georgia Suburban Homestead. I'm so thankful for everybody that participated in the IBG seed swap this year, and I look forward to making it even faster next year. So I've already, every year I think about ways to make it better. So I've already got some ideas for next year in how I'm going to make it even better. So thanks guys for joining me, and we're going to head over to Butler Family Farm so that we can join their live and support them. And until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye guys.